is me. I like that. When I woke up, I had 2 daily leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes in the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. I get the split. I'm so tightness on my shirt. And alligators. You want to see the inside? I see you later. They come to trouble. Oh, that's that nigga with the tape. Wow. Why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place. Bring your position. Become my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket. I'm while his friends watching. And hoes clocking. Here comes respect. This crew's your crew. Or they might be next. Look at the man eye. Big man that they never trust. So we roll with them. Stay with them. I mean loyalty. Niggas want me milks at lunch. The milks with chocolate. The butter crunch. Only make moves when your heart's in it. Sky's the limit. Only make moves when your heart's in it. Sky's the limit. Only make moves when your heart's in it. Sky's the limit. Only make moves when your heart's in it. And look, the sky's the limit. Shame, my crew is lame. I have enough heart for most of them, long as I got stuff for most of them stars. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course, my orange box couldn't make the world go round. Plus I'm fucking bitches in my homegirls now. Start stacking, dabble with crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina, made the scenes, took my Nina. From gym class to A-class, pass off for global. The only nigga with a mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger and wasting taste. Ain't no telling where the sun is heading. Just in case, keep a shot like the tip of your melon. Get his face. Your brain was a terrible thing to waste. Only make moves when your heart's in it. Sky's the limit. Only make moves when your heart's in it. Sky's the limit. Only make moves when your heart's in it. Sky's the limit. Only make moves when your heart's in it. And let the sky's the limit. Realizing to master enterprise, and I ain't have to be in school by 10. I've been began to encounter with my counterparts on how to burn the block apart. Break it down into sections. Drugs by these selections. Some use pipes, others use injections. To brainstorm separately. Frank the deputy, quick to grab my Smith and Wesson like my dick was missing. To protect my position, my corner, my layer. Every out here, take the hustler's prayer. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand. Put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid. Only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the free, sky's the limit. Only make moves when your heart's in it. Sky's the limit. Only make moves when your heart's in it. Sky's the limit. Only make moves when your heart's in it. Sky's the limit. Only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the free, sky's the limit.
What's going on, everybody? This is BMT coming at y'all. All right. If you're coming on in, what's going on, everyone? Shout out to all of y'all. Let me read the chat. Shout out to the number one grinder, K Business Podcast. Shout out to brother K Business Podcast. Yo, man, K, keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. My man BK from the Rockies. This man is literally a hardworking man that doesn't get enough praise for what he does. Snowman in the morning. Shout out to you, brother. I know that you are getting your podcast started. I know you're definitely going to be hitting on hard topics, and I'm definitely proud for you to be taking that path. Oh, my baby, Charlene, what's going on? And the only, my number one that we've been riding for a long time. Me and him bump heads, but we started out this path together. Maurice Delk. So I'm going to be doing a conversation with you guys. And hopefully it's going to help possibly fix a lot of disillusions, lies, deceit, a whole plethora of stuff. I got mics going left and right. I got music playing in the background. Don't worry, my music's good. I got to talk with you guys because you're having to wear a lot of this stuff that has been going on for a while has gone on for too long. We're going to make a list and we're going to tell you who's in the BlackManosphere. We're going to tell you who's in part of this space, who's part of this crew, who's part of this group. And I got to be honest with y'all guys. The BlackManosphere has been dead for about 2 years now. I don't care who tells you different. I don't care what they're trying to push with a narrative. I don't care what kind of talking points that they use or say that we out here, or they're going to try to use Mr. Samuels. None of that holistically and has ever mattered. None of that matters. And if anybody wants to come at me or challenge me, I'm definitely on to taking it on because we can be honest that these are a lot of socially awkward people with mental health, physical technicalities, financial technicalities, unbusiness savvy people that barely either made it through school, life, failed broken homes, or society in general. This is not just the men. You have it on the women's side. That's why I showed the dead carcass of the manosphere, which was the which was the elephant. And you have the hyenas, the women that use delusional clout and feed off the carcass of dysfunction. So that way their valid point can be taken serious. And don't worry, you got you already know a female hyena is always going to be bigger than her male counterpart. And so you have it where these naysayers of people, they come around or they'll say, well, these people say this in the manosphere. And I'll be like, well, why do you listen to them? Why do you listen to them? Because that's what they say. It's real. No, it's not. It's honestly, we already know that these are delusional, dysfunctional people. These are men that have never been able to cam up or show their works of their due diligence. It's been over almost 7-8 years now, and you do not see no functional home, politics, legislation, or lobbying that has come from this space or spaces. Same for that of the women. Again, these are delusional, dysfunctional conglomerates of people. And when you actually start saying something about it, there's a problem that they will say that you're either A, anti-black, B, you're for the establishment, simping, cooning, whatever type of nuances of bullshit that they'll try to say, because little do they know, they do not want their hustle to be told about them. I'm fine with that. I'm not here to spare your feelings. I'm not. I'm holistically not. I'm so disattached from the talking points because none of this stuff holistically represents that of functional households. They don't respect that. They're anti-fundamentals of establishment. This has never been about controlling. If it is, it's superficial. And you'll have it where new content creators that would say, well, I came in here to call out the manosphere, but then you're partaking in the dead carcass, and you're keeping that of the festering foolishness going. And I want you, and I'm telling you honestly, the women are no better. I've seen the women panels that say that they're calling out or that they have their certain vagrants of issues. They're no different. They're vulgar, disgusting, spewing hatred. They're no better. They've been dead for 2 years. Oh, don't worry. I will be doing skits. And the thing about it is, you start seeing it for what it is when people come around saying that they feel more like a connection to people that they don't even know. That somehow they get the courage to shout out and holler at random strangers. Yet they say that the functionality of society outside of this space is haphazardous. That's like falling in love with the bill collector. You don't even know who the bill collector is. Look at what they talk about. There's no way that of a man with an intact mindset will be focusing that much on the delusional women that live in dysfunction. Because if he was a functional human being, why would you always be seeking out dysfunction? Let that set in. You have it where women that jump online trying to call out that of trying to hold men accountable, they can barely hold the men in their own lives accountable. Calling out men. You can only hold accountable, A, if you have a son, B, if you have a man that you're dating with or that you're involved with. Other than that, let's be honest. When that Roe v. Wade thing hit, you just saw how helpless they there was no power. So that literally showed that they got shut down. The men have been on here complaining about that of the woes of child support. You have yet seen not one man said that I got my kids back. And you would have to ask the question, why is it that you couldn't get 50-50 custody? What is it about you that the judge did not see fit to allow you to get 50-50 custody? And don't try that lie, say, well, that's just the laws of the court where they're just so unfair. You telling me that you could never go back to go, push to get your child. You have enough time to sit online and bring up that about the woes of the black woman. And we all know that we all deal with that or within proximity. But then we have it where then all of a sudden Negroes started coming up with acronyms. I'm SYSBM. I'm SBE. I'm MidCal. I'm red pill, blue pill, green pill, pink pill, blue pill, purple pill. Like you started seeing that there was always a new hustle Always a new gimmick. It was never going to end. How do you hold somebody accountable and you can't even get your life together? And they'll say, I got my life together. Then why the fuck are you here? I'm just saying, like, in the 5 years longer. Let me hang on. Let me check. Let me check. How long have I been here? How long have I been on this space? My channel. Okay, 2017. So okay. So since 2017, I can tell you right now, I didn't learn shit from nobody. Nobody taught me anything. I never was put on. I never felt connection. I never felt that there was some kind of brotherhood of oh my gosh, like we shall overcome. Thank you, Jesus. Oh my God, let's all wrap hairs and dashiki it up. I never felt any of that shit. If anything, I just learned you motherfuckers are crazy. You got women on here talking about submission, but they don't have a husband. How does that work? There are ladies who are talking about submission. Go get a fucking man first. Get offline. Go to your fucking man. Submit to him. Crazy bitches. Fuck you keep talking about what y'all need to be doing as women, and you don't got no fucking man yourself. You got men talking about the game and about how they pimp and hold them bitches, but they living up under a woman's roof. I don't know, dude. This is the make-believe, like, Rugrats Playground Nickelodeon shit. Like, these people are corny and goofy. So much so that they feel in a jubilee of when other minority groups come in and have to tell them how to be civil. I can't make this shit up. I will not make it up. Two of your founders of this space have divested from this same space. The female mothers of Marys of who led y'all, one of them is living in poverty. The other one, she lays down with broken men that have multiple children. The woke group are always begging and asking for money. Yet they say there's abundance of resources and they know all this information from the books, but yet they can't transcribe that information into profitable money. Their profit that they make is through you. If you're a dumbass fool, show me one GoFundMe in these spaces that has literally put somebody in a position of authority. You got more people with sketchy backgrounds that come to these spaces. And when you question them and ask them, why did you feel comfortable to be amongst this space? Not for the intellectually gathered, Not for the Xavier nigga Institute of well-rounded, balanced minds, but there ain't no fucking balance here. It's to find bitches, to control bitches. And I mean, to be real, I get it. Y'all like hoes. There are men on here whose baby mamas are hoes. Their family, they talk bad about their mom, which I could tell you right now, they got some deep-seated dark issues that they're still dealing with. You have women that come on here that are open prostitutes, living in the back of trucks, talking about how they're going to teach their babies to sell pussy. Oh, yeah. And none of the women question that. None of the women holistically get at these type of women. Well, a few of them. You got to be very careful. They'll say only God can judge me. You can't hold that on me. I'm coming to the light. I'm finding Allah, Krishna, whatever, Beelzebub, whatever hell that y'all pray to these days. They can't be a standard, bro. Shout out to Brother Super Mike. There can't be a standard. There can't be a functionality. One of the niggas that started this space, Tommy Sotomayor, that dude has multiple babies. Tommy's out there doing porn and shit. And it's crazy because people say, well, BMT, why do you even know this stuff? I'm like, wait a second. So y'all listen to people and listen to their doctrine, yet you don't even know who the fuck these people are. This is why Negroes are dumb when it comes to politics. You don't do no research on the person that you're listening to. You just go off of a whim of what the fuck they say. I know ye not. I will not do that. And it's not wrong for you to question. You got to ask to what ends. Where's the end of this? Where's the function? The social media space ball. Since there's so many six-figure people, I've seen people have a white party, have a cruise, have a function where people can get together. But see, y'all, people like hearing about people's set failure and dysfunction. This is why sometimes I don't even get on panels. When they start talking about that of these women, the men say this and the men do that, and the men want us to be barefoot and pregnant. And I'm like, what are you talking about? What man wants you to be barefoot and pregnant? First of all, why are you with a random man that wants you to be pregnant? And see, I've heard it from both sides, the bullshit. And you would have to ask the question, so where are the functional people at? Where are the people that are actually going about living their lives, trying to have a certain type of balance to this? Let's take it into a perspective. Your best people that y'all have outputted, A, don't live in the country. B, they're dead now. David Carroll dead. Your Kevin Samuels dead. Who else do you have? What is your greatest people that y'all have? But we all know that y'all don't live that long. It's only until when people start croaking or they have an issue in their actual day life that they can't cover up, you start finding out the truth. All these so-called owners of ownership, y'all haven't even been able to start a business, a school, retain a lawyer. But then they'll come in, well, that's by design. That is so-called the white man. But you call out black dysfunction. So what propagated source of functionality do you go by? I mean, me, I'm an American. I go by functionality. I try to have accountability. Well, I do have accountability. I have a balance. I have no vitriol towards women, especially women of my diaspora. And when you try to tell people that of logical sense, that's a sin. That's you speaking that against them. See, this is why you know the Black Manosphere has been dead. Where y'all gonna say Angry Man's gonna fix it for y'all? That man ain't trying to fix shit for y'all. That man got his own fucking problem. That man got his own fuckery that he keeps getting that he keeps dealing with. I'm sorry, but I can't keep watching stream after stream after stream after stream after stream of a dude always talking about black women. I can't do that. I can't watch stream after stream of talking about black women. That to me I would want to blow my brains out. Hypothetically. Because that's not my fucking problem. That's an individual problem with you. I don't have them problems when I walk into a grocery store or into a bank or anything like that. Like, where are y'all that having these delusion of like y'all super clown and y'all dealing with these ratchet women? Then I would have to say, so nigga, where are you? Where do you go? These women out here twerking. Where the fuck are they twerking at? You don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, yo, bro, what are y'all talking about? All of y'all are normal niggas. I'm not the average brother. What the fuck are you, dude? What are y'all? Well, I want you to know I work on tech. How the fuck all of y'all are in tech? Somehow, this whole space, everybody's in tech, everybody's well-traveled and shit. Then when we actually see videos, of how y'all living in some destituted, roach ass goddamn 1-bedroom apartment with pee stains and goddamn roach and pizza boxes and shit. It looks like goddamn Umar Johnson's goddamn house. That's why I said the Black Manosphere has been dead. It's a failed petri dish of failures for black people. That's honestly what it is. It's a failed petri dish. Anybody trying to run the gambit of telling you this shit is literally, this place has saved black men and is bringing us together as a collective, you sound like a fucking loser. And I don't care who says that. Fucking don't fuck with me. Don't talk to me. Don't rock with me. BMT stopped fucking with a lot of y'all mindsets a long time ago. I'm a one-man band. I'm good by myself. I don't have them problems like that. I'm not worried about going outside and somebody in the blue lights is going to blow my brains out. I don't know. I don't know. I'm a well-to-do citizen. My kids go to a well school, and I know some people say, well, BNT, you don't know that. Wait till, no, nigga, stop. Y'all love these fucking hypotheticals. What if your wife leaves you? Well, life goes on, bitch. I go to a counselor. I take care of my kids. I go remarry. Was I? If I choose to. Most likely, I probably will. Life goes on. What do you do if she takes everything? Well, guess what, motherfucker? It's called I have invested interest of income in me. It's like the logical talking point. I swear to you, dude, a lot of these men and women live in a fucking comic book. It's like the what if game is so strong here. Men are out here beating and killing women. Where? Where? Where's all this shit at? You got more black men that will simp and do more crazy for a goddamn whiff of a black woman's coochie and know that that broad doesn't even fuck with him. Stop the cap. How about that? You got more men that will shoot another man, but because that of the woes of mama, of sister. There are more news stories of a woman telling a man to kill another man. So tell that narrative. You got this plaintive bullshit where a lot of these women and from these delusional hyenas have been saying that, well, to be fair, us women, we're taking back our power, we're getting educated. But then when we look at that of what's going on social media, of the women that are doing the fuck shit, they have the loudest speaking voice. I'm gonna be for real. Black women feel a certain type of insecurity around other women. They do. If you still feel like you have to listen to an innovative song to feel empowered, that means you have psychological insecurity issues that you are still dealing with. That's a fact. If you are still telling yourself that you're a queen, I don't know why, but hey, I get it. A lot of little girls want to be Disney princesses. We know a lot of women have daddy issues, have broken postpartum depression issues with mama, daddy, some family member, some boy that they didn't get in high school. They feel like colorism. They're the ugly duckling. They're the darky. They didn't like their mouth, their teeth, their hair, something. We can honestly say a lot of women are dealing with a lot of fuck shit. So, of course, thank God for filters. When women, I've been seeing them do this shit for like 8 hours. Talasia, hold my phone. I'm like, what? Wait. No. We'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take that. I will honestly, I will take that. A lot of these dudes in these spaces have a bunch of bastard kids roaming around. And I'm gonna be for real. How you trying to play daddy to niggas online and your own kids don't fuck with y'all? Let's talk about that. See, we don't want to go there. Y'all can't talk about, well, we need to get the women right, but let's be for real. A lot of these men can't even get their own homes right. They can't even deal with that of their own fucking issues. We got to deal with these immigrant Africans and Caribbean that are coming in. Well, hold up, bitch. What are you doing that you feel so threatened? Because if you had a financially secure job, how are you worried about somebody else coming in Well, because they can come to my job, nigga, Dollar General. I gotta be for real. Listen, nobody's trying to take you Black American job. Nobody gives a fuck to take y'all job. What job do y'all have that they are so much running up on y'all and taking y'all job? Please, and y'all, can somebody tell me in the chat what job is there that y'all having stolen from y'all? I need to know. But we all know that y'all aren't nuclear physicists. We know that y'all ain't working in no goddamn power plants like that. What are y'all, forklift drivers? What are y'all driving box trucks if y'all can? What are y'all doing, notaries? What job is what job is that brown, Arab, Chinese person taking from y'all? Y'all patronize them motherfuckers more than y'all patronize yourself. Let's talk about that. I know some of y'all gonna say, well, my woman, she goes over there and she buys hair from the goddamn Asian man. Well, dear BlackManosphere men, why the fuck have you just opened up a hair store? No, I want my woman natural. You want your woman natural, but all the bitches that y'all literally talk about, for the most part, aren't even natural. How does that work, man? The women that y'all talk about, for the most part, that are dimes, that are exclusive, they're not even fucking natural. Well, I know when I go to another country, you don't know shit about another country. You only know about what you read about. You don't actually know the intricacies. Some of y'all say, well, I've traveled, so have I. But god damn it, I don't like off another goddamn culture. That means that's why a lot of this is of lesser and weaker men. And this is under no pretense. I'm talking about that of I'm on some kind of woke Kambawa nigga power shit. I've never been on that shit. Don't try to get me fucked up with that. Y'all get hustled by them Vicky Dillards and goddamn what's some dudes that always be selling y'all, if you buy my packet book, I could tell you how that the 48 laws of power. And I'm like, I first of all, I never let no fucking 48 powers, whatever nigga shit y'all be reading these days. I don't be reading y'all shit. I've never read any of that stuff. If it's not in goddamn the books for that of can get me a job, I never gave a fuck to read any of that goddamn other shit. I never did. Y'all can. I just never bothered to. I'm like, why the fuck am I reading useless shit? Well, that's not useless. It tells you how to run a business. Where the fuck are all y'all black businesses at? Y'all been reading all these books and getting on panels with all these so-called sophisticated, logical people, hustlers, goddamn business people running 2 and 4 businesses, but ain't none of y'all got no goddamn shit to show for it. Like, where the fuck is y'all goddamn so-called Wakanda that y'all haven't built in goddamn 4 years yet? Then y'all change the game and say, we all need to go to Africa. The fuck? Wait a second. If you can't make it here in America, how the fuck are you going to make it in Africa? Let's talk about that. I remember when the BlackManosphere said we all need to go to Africa. You had men talking about the BlackManosphere said we need to go to Africa. We need to go to London. We need to go to Australia. Wherever the black woman is at, we need to go there. Oh, okay, cool. Y'all go. 2 weeks later, God damn it, that black bitch stopped me from going to Africa. How does she stop you? How did she stop you from going to Africa, nigga? Like, literally, was she like, was there a clan? Was she with the Klansmen? Well, the goddamn they joined forces with the white man. They did? Yeah. So they joined forces with the white man, but then y'all said y'all wanted a Becky. Wouldn't that mean you would be going to the white man to get his daughter? Let me know what slave player y'all or y'all what scene of the slave player y'all on. But we know motherfuckers love talking about slavery in this, and I don't know what is it with y'all in this sick jerk off session of slavery that get y'all hard ons. Like I never understood what was that so much of a fixation. The women like talking about roots, color purple, and some kind of goddamn empowerment, how they taking back their ovaries or some shit. And I had to ask the question. I said, well, when did the black man have that kind of power over you? Well, he did. How? You don't understand. This black man, he beat me. Okay, baby. All right. He beat you. You have 4 kids. Don't judge my body. I'm not gonna have sex with no more men until they marry me. You have 4 fucking kids. If you're talking about that indoctrinated plan, please take 5 billion seats and shut the fuck up. Like, I shit you not, man. Like, when I be watching these dumbass videos of y'all going over like women talking about that how they want to get chosen and shit, it be on some wild shit. No wonder why Kevin Samuels, Kendra, or whatever fucking Tasha Cade, whatever the fuck these women and men are called, they get online and start talking about datebootycallhookup.com. And I just be laughing my fucking ass off. Like, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. Let me show you. I'm gonna show you exactly how they look when they get online. Let me show you. I shit you not. This is how they look when they get online. I shit you not. It's the most funniest shit you'll ever see when motherfuckers get online. It's funny. This is how niggas be when they're online and they say dumb shit. This is how stupid this space has been. This is it right here. This is it. Watch this. Okay. Greetings, everyone. Greetings. I'm your spirit doctor, Dr. Coochie Kami Kakwami, the Planeteer. Let me light my candle, but you know I'm educated. My candle. All right. Let's channel the spirits. We have a caller. What are you calling for? I want a husband. What do you do? I want a husband that works and owns 6 figures. How big are you? Don't judge me. You're a beautiful queen. I love you, and I love your affirmations. Let me put on some song for you. Do you want a man that loves you for who you are? I be watching niggas say this shit all night long. Like, if I got a quarter for the dumb shit, like I put this all I need to do. Put on a suit, put on the goddamn my goddamn shit. I know some niggas dreadlocks be fake and say queen, goddess, do your Yanni, drink 2 Hennessy bottles and smoke a blunt, burn a candle. You gotta burn a candle, put a black flag in the back. I swear you're gonna make money. I shit you not. This right here. Now, I'm gonna show you the opposite. I'm gonna show you the opposite for that of what the men be like. Okay, let me show you what the opposite of what the men be like. This is how the men be in these dumb asses. This is how dumb that they are. I'm gonna show you what niggas be like. Niggas be on that stupid shit. I'm gonna show you. This is the men. The men be so stupid. That's why it's so easy to hustle, niggas. Yo. Let me tell you that about black bitches. How they got me fucked up. First of all, hoes ain't shit. Them black bitches will ruin your life. Tell y'all right now. My baby mama ain't shit. My mama ain't shit. My dog ain't shit. I mean, yeah, I work at fucking Dollar General. I work fixing goddamn cash registers. The fuck you talking about? Bitches don't know I'm high value. The fuck you mean? Better yet, I hate black pussy. I hate my lips because they black. I hate my gums because they black. Oh. Hello? Hey, baby, what's going on? Monica? What's going on, girl? Can you bring some Pampers for little Tarquarion? Man, bitch, you always want fucking. I just gave you $100 last month. Okay, what if I give you some head? Damn, girl, you a freak. All right, shit. What kind of Pampers you need? Shit, bitch. I'll tell you what. I love you. Let me go ask my mama. Can I get some money? And then I'll hit you up. But you said you just said you got a new job. Get out the phone, bitch. Now let me get back to what I'm telling y'all. These women ain't shit. Manosphere for life. Trying to let y'all know these black women are out here to get us. They join white supremacy to destroy that of the black man, even though that they keep pushing out black babies. Y'all remember back then, the Mahanian reports. Y'all remember that? I know it's 2022, and you can go get anything, but fuck all that shit. Because I'm still right here. Mama, I told you when I'm streaming, don't bother me. Fuck. Everybody leave me alone in my room. Manosphere for life. SYB, BWG, CMG, MGTOW. Where am I lying? Where am I lying? That's literally been this dumbass space for about 5-6 years now. It's so easy to get over on the black folks now. It's not even funny, man. Put on the fucking suit. Say some shit that you want to hear. Have some. I'm just being honest, man. That's why I don't believe none of this shit. The black manosphere been dead. The women's spaces, they've been delusional and fucked up. You got people trying to get hustles out of motherfuckers telling them that, hey, we're empowering y'all. Y'all can't empower shit. Empower y'all kids to learn how to fucking read. And then when you talk to the young girls, the young women be like, hey, I don't want no kids, which is by fair. But you got the young dude that say like, man, These women don't want to submit. They don't want to go. They don't want to come in the home. But I'm like, hold up, nigga. Wait. You want the woman to submit. Nigga, she don't know you. Back in the day, they knew better to look a man in the eyes. That's the white man, you dumb fuck. What are you talking about? But I'm also talking about they respected that of the man. Well, what do? Why are you asking me all these questions? You know what? You remind me of somebody. You're a blue pill simp, aren't you? You're a closet serial killer, aren't you? When I find you, I swear I'm going to kill you. Better yet, where do you live? Come catch a flight. Hold on, wait. What? Nigga. You just were saying you barely could afford paying $250 on child support. How are you going to fly out to me? You barely can afford your kid's school clothes. How are you going to get me? How are you going to get me? I never understood that. How are niggas affording flights to go throw hands with a random dude they don't know, but they can't afford to buy their goddamn kid Crocs from Walmart? Maybe help me. Help me. I'm one of the most visual people. I what you see is what you get from me. Some dudes have literally been trying to teach y'all that of the woes of a fucking woman with an avatar. Listen, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all that about how women are in the game. Hold up. Wait. Like, how are you teaching women? How are you teaching men the game? Shout out to my brother Charles Gilmore. How are you teaching women? How are you teaching the game? Nigga, where are your fucking kids? These same dudes will tell you about that of how to get ratchet women. I never understood that. I'm like, please help me, nigga. The same godfathers y'all look up to. Your godfather was in a apartment fucking a fat Mexican prostitute. How that work? So your godfather, the other dude goes overseas. Another guy lives with a single mother with multiple kids, but don't got his kids. When you start finding out the resume, it's not pretty. Some of these same dudes telling y'all fuck these hoes have no problem dealing with underage minors. And then you'll say, well, BMT, what do you want to do about it? I said, you know what, you're right. But miss me with talking about standard. And some of y'all will entertain somebody who has a baby with a child. But so long as I say, nigga power. Oh, he was set up. He was set up by the white man. No, he wasn't. He knew the girl. Like, at some point, you had to know that does nobody ever ask or sit down for a conversation? You have dudes talking about game. Nigga, you ran out of 99 men a long time ago. What are you talking about? One of the biggest talking points that these niggas like talking about is Russell Wilson and Sierra. Sierra ain't worried about you motherfuckers. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Sierra's not worried about you. Why the fuck y'all keep talking about Sierra? Well, she did Future. Well, goddamn, no offense, but a lot of y'all are the babies of Future. Let's talk about that. Oh, here we go. You know, she chose ain't shit niggas. Well, bitch, what are you? Your kids think you ain't shit either. Huh? Let's talk about that. We got backwards emails of dudes going over to South America to go fuck on trannies. I'd rather fuck a sex bot and a tranny than deal with a woman. They're not going to get my money. I'm like, what? Wait. Yeah. Nigga. What? God damn, what? Nigga. Fuck the system. Yeah. Fuck child support. Yeah. Fuck black women. Yeah. Wait. Who are you dealing with? Who are you dealing with? I'm just saying, like, if you're not dealing with that type of woman no more, then why are you so bothered? Y'all keep talking about the standard of black people, but no offense, and listen, I'm not no goddamn Adonis. But I'm gonna be for real. Some of y'all are ugly as fuck. I see why some of y'all are sugar daddies. Y'all are fat, smelly, live alone with cats and urine and shit, driving Ubers and reading the Bible. Listen, I don't trust no nigga that be reading the Bible. I don't trust no nigga that be getting online and start reading the Bible and shit. I don't trust no nigga that start doing it. When they start quoting Bible scriptures, I log all the fuck off. I get out. I'm like, oh no. This nigga about to get y'all. When a woman starts getting online and starts shitting on her own women, don't trust that bitch. Any woman that gets online and starts bashing on her own group of women, she's been kicked out for a reason. I would gladly answer that. I understand people are going to get a pot belly. I understand people will get a pot belly. What's going on, Shonda? Hello, IMC. I understand people are going to have bodily changes. I don't look for no perfect person. Y'all looking for these little hourglass, team-bodied Barbie doll motherfuckers that are. I know I'm in shape. Bitch, stop. Nigga, stop. Y'all, listen, stop, man. Stop it. You're delusional as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I listen to a lot of the shit that these people try to push off, man. And the problem with that is people try to play a certain narrative that they're going to make thousands of millions of dollars here on YouTube. No, they're not. Nobody's making money like that. Nobody's making that type of money. Not in this space. This space is shadow banned without that of a sound of a doubt, man. This space is shadow banned. And for a good reason. This is a place for hateful men and women. People say, BMT, you're not for black people. I'm not for you fuck niggas. I don't give a fuck about y'all. I'm going to let y'all know I don't give a fuck about y'all. If you're a fuck nigga, if you're a fuck bitch, I don't give a fuck about y'all. I lived around y'all long enough to know that y'all ain't shit. Out of here. Get out of here. Like, I'm telling y'all right now, man, when you start hearing, it's like people get on here. Be fearful of the man and woman that is picture perfect. That the deal is just too good. They never had a setback. They don't tell y'all about their high. They'll tell you about the highs, but they don't tell you about the lows. You know why? But it'll show chinks in their armor. I don't mind telling you because I want you to understand you're going to have your ups and downs. I'm not trying to police who you sleep with or what you choose. That's not my job. If you ain't bothering nobody, you a civil citizen, I'm not fucking bothering you. But what I do have a problem with is it's the undesirable people of society. Since I've been on here, I've had 3 homes. 3. I don't take this shit seriously because this shit does not and cannot properly represent me. It's only that of an avatar of a means of who I'm talking to you as. I'm not BMT when I turn off this camera. Like, so I've had people meet me and say, "Hey, BMT." No, I'm not BMT, dude. What's wrong? What's up? And then all of a sudden the demeanor changed, but they're like, "Oh, I get it. That's social media." And see, the thing about it is, you have where people so badly have their crack of wanting to get away from certain ill-begotten fates that they don't want to actually say, I put myself in this predicament. I chose that woman. I have no regret in the woman that I chose. I have no regret. I love her. She drives me crazy. She talks shit to me. Hell, she was texting, talking mad shit to me today. Love you, boo. She was talking mad shit to me today, all day. Saying she was going to order shit on Amazon. We sat there. She had her little meltdown. I still sat there and listened to all that shit. But I chose her. I chose her. I acknowledge her for her goods and her bads. Same thing as the men. Y'all chose the man that y'all choose to deal with. A lot of these women don't want to actually tell you the men that they're dealing with. Either A, they feel like they're worried on how the other women are going to perceive them. So they'll say, I want a man that makes this, I make that. Well, hold up. What? You're not at that level. Well, why don't y'all work there to get there? I'm telling you, man. A lot of people are full of shit, man. I've heard women say, if I get with a man, I'm gonna give up my freedom. Bitch, how? What freedom are you get? What slavery are you being signed on to? I've always heard the shit that somehow if a woman gets with a man, she feels like a part of her is dying. What y'all been watching too much Color Purple, man. These men want to put us in shackles. Like, what are y'all listening to Janelle Monáe? How? Everybody knows the minute you call the police, listen, it ain't worth losing your freedom. It's not. It's not. I'm just gonna be honest. Some men are afraid because they don't think that they can actually mentally and financially and physically actually keep up with that of the woman that they choose. So they come to these spaces to get hyped up. It ain't working, man. Your dude O'Shea, he left y'all. And I understand that. That was a smart economical thing. Now his shit is more visible and viable to be seen. Your dude Angry Man, he said, fuck y'all. Obsidian, he's here, but he's a contradictory. The same shit that he tells y'all not to fuck with, he fucks with. Your daddy, the Godfather, the same type of woman he says not to get with, y'all found out that he does actually get with. His daughter has mental health issues. Those are just being honest, man. Look at the women that have come through this space. Show me one female content creator that has been at the behestment. I'm telling you right now, you'll find chinks in these women's armors. They had all type of issues. Right now, they're having a civil war about the classy women to the ratchets. They're talking about body positivity and imagery and all type of fuck shit, man. Yep, Malika. You know I'm not lying when I'm saying, Malika. I'm saying what y'all BlackManosphere that once he left, y'all niggas knew this shit was dead. Y'all trying to keep alive a dead carcass. Y'all trying to include a name. He wants nothing to do with y'all. That man's in Africa. He don't fuck with y'all. The men that y'all want to save represent that of the BlackManosphere. That BlackManosphere has been dead. It's a dying, failed concept. Show me your prominent victories. Show me what type of imagery have y'all put out. They can't do that. I can't wait till I do my next show. Don't trust niggas that make acronyms. When they start going by certain acronyms and all that other shit, hey, bro, they about to come up with a scheme. It's about to be a scheme or two. These teas are getting me twisted, boy. I ain't gonna lie. Any of y'all other content creators that are coming onto this space, get out. Any of y'all young content creators coming into this space, get out. Don't take on these talking points. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Any of y'all young women that these women are saying, "Oh yeah, girl, welcome on it." Don't get close to these motherfuckers. Girl, what's your name? YouTube Lena. What's your real name? YouTube Lena. What's your real bitch? I'm not telling you shit. I'll let y'all know, man. The doggy dog world. This is just YouTube. This shit ain't real, man. You know, you asked a good question. Why would I discourage them from making content? Because this content, this space is haphazard. It's a hazard to functionality. It's a boxed in. It's a boxed in logic. There's no balance. Shout out to my brother L. Nixon. There's so much goddamn backwards bullshit. And see, that's the thing about it. They're looking for new recruitments of carcasses. They need new hyenas to join the pack. They need new subjugated men to feel woefully sorry. Y'all women that keep on saying we're gonna call out the manosphere, you can't call out something that's already dead. How? It's already been destroyed, it's already been rotted out. So any of y'all people that do, well, we need to call out there, like what y'all gonna call out Red Supreme? Red Supreme talked about having sex with goddamn 13-year-olds. Like, you can't fucking help somebody like that. I don't even know why y'all listen to that failure of a Hebrew Israelite. Once the niggas start talking that crazy shit, I wouldn't even bother. Like once niggas start talking about fucking kids, I tune out. I bail out. Y'all niggas still trying to get picked up by sponsors and Disney Channel shit. Y'all niggas are crazy as fuck. I know y'all crazy as fuck. I'm already tuned out. There's nothing. There is no logical balance. I'm not trying to save the space. I'm not trying to fix shit. I think you just have to know how to move. See, that's the thing about it. Everybody who thought that they could try to navigate and try to play both sides has been burnt, fucking caught up, or been gouged out, or literally they fucked up their channel. YouTube. Let's see. The anger on both sides never leads to anything but certain content creators getting more followers. They're not getting more followers, actually. They're actually not. That's actually not true. They're not growing. This space actually is not growing.
Not growing anymore.
Well, yeah, it can't grow. It's actually more so shrunk. That's why I've been trying to tell a lot of people, y'all need to stop trying to think that, hey, well, see, that's the thing about it. People think that, hey, by coming in, you're feeling a certain type of, oh man, like I found people I can network with. You know, I got a few people coming into my chats, certain stuff like that. But I'm gonna tell you right now, holistically, I'm gonna be real. You can't. The max amount that you can grow in this space is probably 30,000. 30,000.
Yeah, you gotta try to get out. You gotta definitely try to branch out.
Like after that, I'm on the cap. After 30,000, y'all, there ain't no motherfuckers in this space left. I need to get. No. Listen. I've actually thought about terminating my channel. I say, yo,
no, don't do that. Don't do that.
I should probably do that.
I've been trying to.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It took some years, Nixon, but then again, I'll be like, I'm good. Like
I've been doing uploads and I've been around. I just haven't been around here. You know what I'm saying? I've been taking my time, and I've been really watching certain people and watching them again. You know what I'm saying? Just certain people that I know I can at least have a decent conversation with. But all that dropping a link so people can come up and say the same stuff. I'm really not with that no more. And I'm definitely not trying to save everybody. You know, what kills me is this, right? I hear people talk about. I even hear the guys who don't even know what sector they belong to. They just hear. You know what I'm saying? Even those guys. I hear them just like the women's. You know, always want to put the manosphere out there, put the manosphere in their title. And I'm like, yo, you have the same talking points. Like, who are you kidding me? You have the same talking points, right? You're trying to go at them, but, you know, you talk about the same stuff. Okay, you want to talk about single moms from the aspect of, you know, well, why can't I discipline the child? And why can't I do it? I'm like, yo, that sounds the same. And even when the ladies, they do it, like, you can go in on the manosphere the whole time, right? But yet I'm like, didn't you just do 5 videos talking about 4 other women? Oh, Kevin Samuels was talking to them harsh. He had a harsh tone. Didn't you do 3 videos exposing one of your sisters? Didn't you do 2 videos where you let a guy disrespect women while you was in the chat watching? Didn't this content creator go to jail for scamming $40,000 while talking to men, but she scammed them from women? Didn't this female content creator scam $10,000 from women while talking about black men? So we want to point the finger and put it on KS, put it on the manosphere. I'm not excusing what people feel about certain people, but if y'all in these chats for years and y'all can't see what's going on, y'all can't see how these people run a game on y'all. Some of these women been divesting for years and ain't got no receipts, but more black kids. I mean, stop it, yo. Come on now. And I really don't be trying to step on nobody's toes, but I mean, I understand that most of us have a follower's mindset. So when it comes to social media, there's always going to be the people who follow blindly, you know, to their favorite people and don't have no damn sense to understand what the hell is going on. You in the chat angry for 5 years, ain't made no progress, and your favorite content creator ain't doing none of the things they said they doing.
Right.
Stop it. We want to put it on one person. We want to put it on one group when your group is doing the same thing. Like, okay, you ladies can talk about the men, but if you can't see some of the women are doing some of the same things or worse to your own gender, same with the guys. If y'all can't see that, bro, I feel you on everything you're saying, man. That's why I just keep quiet. I move through the clouds and say what I gotta say.
No, you're not wrong in that. And like I said, like, there never is a level of that's why I try to tell people, if you are doing a channel, stay away from thinking that you can call out dysfunction. There's so much other things that you can talk about. If you're thinking that, hey, we want to call out that of black men, you're a fucking fool. Because that's a failed, you sound in the manosphere when they're thinking that they can call out black women, when the majority of these dudes have a failed relationship with that.
Right.
So you're not doing anything different. So when a woman's saying we're calling out black men, then they're just the opposite side of the coin. And then you start finding out their shit.
Thank you.
I find it. So you're no different. You're no better. What's going on, Joe? Shut up, Battle.
And then at the end of the night, they only gonna get on the phone and call them up some black penis. Like, you stop playing with us.
I'm just saying, like, at some point. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a big Ponzi hustle scheme. It's a big. You got to understand, man. Like, that's why I say, like, there's so much other content of stuff that y'all literally, if y'all just put in Google trending topics, you'll be surprised stuff that will pop up that you can say, you know what, wait, maybe we could talk about that. Or maybe we could talk about some politics. Or maybe we could talk about other stuff. Like, there's other things. But when you get pinched in a box like this, And shout out to Reg. Reg was saying like, "Yo, this majority of this space is shadow banned.
Right.
About a good 95%, 96% is shadow banned for a reason. This is not viable content. This is not stuff that the everyday black person wants to fucking hear. Hell, I question dudes that be getting online and they be sitting there like, let me watch this video of Nixon dealing with a black woman. And then after that, when I watch that, then I'll be like, so let me tell y'all what I noticed. Like, nigga, nobody give a fuck what you noticed. Like, listen, shut your crazy weirdo ass up. Like, you're just watching people do reactions or watching videos. Mind you, the woman, and mind you, it was a clever test. The woman and her man did a skit of a McDonald's thing and had y'all talking about it for weeks. She made her money and bag off of your fucking loser ass talking points and got more subscribers. It's that easy to play you. Right. I wouldn't if I knew what I know now, L. Nixon, I would have hired a woman to run my channel and say goofy shit that these dudes want to hear. And we would have made fucking bank.
Right. I mean, our emotions and everything we're going through definitely gets weaponized against us. Like, you know, you look in these spaces and it's just amazing, like, just to understand that. I mean, I really want to ask people how much power do you have? You know what I'm saying? Because everybody got it together, but I'm not seeing that. Like, listen, I can have so much content complaining about the stuff that I've been through. Boy, if you only knew. Well, see, I played a part in that. You know what I'm saying? It was a lesson for me to learn in that. So I don't bring that to YouTube. You know, so I got people mad at me talking about why I don't argue with women. I don't have to, because what you're seeing is you're witnessing my growth. Like, you need to see why certain women or certain men react to certain people a certain way. It's a reason why they do. So I have no reason to get over here and complain. You know what I'm saying? I'm walking in my growth right now. So when you get to a certain place, certain people are going to recognize that energy when you walk in a room. So why am I going to sit in here and complain? Like, there is young men and young women watching. So
but see, let me say this. I brought you, shout out to you, Jay Shine, OG J Speed, what other men? Super Slide 75. I've brought up men that have custody of their kids, that have gone to court and fought. Oh no, it's because that the man he can't get his bullshit.
Right.
All you got to do is show that you're a reasonable adult with an attention span, that you care for the well-being of your child. That judge will look at that and say, well, I can't see a reason why that kid cannot have 50-50 with that adult. I can't see a reason why that kid cannot be with that parent.
Right.
That's not true. You know, no man. What are you talking about? There was a dude like literally a channel over. He's right there.
Well, you got to show up. You got to actually do the administrative part. You actually got to get involved. Are you on the PTA? Do you have a counselor for your child? Do you even know what the grades are? Do you even help to volunteer in the school period? Like, how much time you spend doing homework? There's a lot of stuff that go into that, and like,
that's not my job. That's the black woman's job. Why are you talking about doing homework? That's that bitch's job. Charlene needs to know how to submit and let her back and raise the kids.
And that's why they're in this situation, man. It's really that easy, bro. But you know what though? I was just talking. I had jumped on the panel, at the co-ed space, and a subject that came up. Somebody had talked about bitter baby mom, right? But they were talking about, like, that group of people, right? Not all women, right? So of course everybody wants to fight for their side of the story, whatever. So I got up there and I said, listen, there are groups of men that go through certain situations, even though I know y'all try to minimize them. Well, you guys are unicorns. Okay, whatever the case is. Nobody is trying to ignore the fact that we know women are going to have majority of custody of the kids. We get all that. But in a co-ed space, you're gonna have different stories. It's not going to be a co-ed space if you're telling these guys that they're complaining and pretty much like we don't want to hear you because we go through it the most. There's going to be some woman in the chat who has a son going through stuff. She might want to hear what that guy has to say. It may be educational to her. Some of these guys that come on there, they may have some education for some young men. So it's not a competition of who got the worst story or whatever. Like it just amazes me how sometimes we want to shut people down, want to compete for our own stories. Like, are we bitter? Are we trying to shut people out?
It-
It's like
it-
so it's like you go to your corner, I go to my corner. How can we come together and have this talk if you're going to shut people out? We might as well go to each the other side.
well, see, the thing about it is this, bro. I've sat and listened to a lot of these packs of hyena rabbit dogs and how they go in on men. And I'm like, when did you figure out that nigga that was dicking you down wasn't shit? Baby 1 or baby 3? Like,
Exactly.
when did you figure that out? And
Exactly.
then it amazes me that they have this yah sisterhood of when they braid their vagina hair together of talking about trauma. And they're like how empowered and strong they are because they're like, I don't need to fuck with this man. Fuck this man. Fuck dick. I'm only going for me and me and my child. But I'm like, so what was your solution? I'm never fucking again. What?
Yeah.
Wait, you didn't fix you didn't fix your problem. You didn't probably because ultimately at some point that child is going to ask about their other counterpart.
Right.
I'm not sure if y'all understand. As kids get older and they start developing, shout out to Joe W. Kids will ask, so
Up, Joe.
uh, where's the other child? Where's the other parent at? Why don't I have another parent? Granted, we understand situations of things happen, but a child is going to look for functionality. And see, can you be
What
an
up, Joe?
efficient parent if you have psychological issues going on with yourself that you're not getting properly assessed and dealt with? You know, shout out to L. Nixon again. The brother literally talked about how after his issues, he went to counseling. He
Right.
couldn't be an effective father if he didn't get himself finally fine-tuned so that way he could be an effective father for his children. I know what it's like. Nixon knows what it's like to be a father, to go into the school grounds to go deal with your child. You got to be on your A game.
Right.
And the thing about it is, and I got to tell a lot of you women, some of these panels are just as bad, if not more fucked up. Like you got some vitriol against that of that man, yet you say it's all men. All men are abusive. All men are out to get me. All men are fucking me over. Hold up. I don't know you. Nixon don't know you.
Right.
We're not coming after you. If anything, we ask you, hey, how are you doing? So you're just trying to fuck me. Fuck
Bro.
you, nigga. You ain't gonna get me. Hold up. Hold on. White men treat me better. That's my check. That's still a man.
Right. Right.
Fuck did you say? What are you saying? I gotta go deal with a Latino. Okay. Fuck
Go
it.
right ahead. Yeah.
Go right ahead. Like ain't like I give a fuck. You ain't the only pussy in the goddamn world.
And
Let
and
you
I and
know.
I want to know what type of neighborhood you're from because I'm from Jersey, so I've seen those relationships. I've seen what we have to go through, whether it's a man, a black man dealing with a Latino, or a black woman dealing with Latina. Like, there are some complications. There are some mother-in-laws who will still try to hook them up with another Latina woman behind your back. They are look at 16. Look, I done watched my girlfriend be escorted on her quinceañera by another dude selected by her mom while I watched. Like, come on, man. Like, let's stop playing these games. Like, we have issues out there with the opposite sex. All right, but you want to point the finger. I've listened to people talk about men, and then they slip up. Like, I do recall the type of man that you said that you liked 4 streams ago. So it's no wonder why you complaining about the type of men, but this is the type of guy that you like. So why don't you just admit that that's what you like? Same with the men. Is that what you like? Maybe your type don't really mess with you. So it boils down to your selection. And we're gonna keep doing it. We're gonna keep doing it. We're gonna keep complaining and talk about the opposite sex. I'm not gonna do that because I know that I had a part in playing that. So when I got myself together and my energy changed, I started to attract different type of women. It's really that simple. It really is. I don't understand why y'all overcomplicate this whole situation. It's really that simple. Maybe you think you got to a place where you've actually got yourself together, but everybody is your environment is a direct reflection of you. And I hate to say that, but that's it. So if you still pulling in the same type of people, then check yourself. It's something about you that just is not you're not there yet. Because if you're a man, when you want to talk about OnlyFans, you want to talk about all this, you want to talk about, oh man, she did me like this for a year. But you say you a man though. But you're basing it off of how women move. What man bases anything off of what a woman do? And I don't even apologize that to the ladies because I say, hey, I could walk into a room with y'all and you can have, a voice. You can have a powerful voice and authority and all that, but you're still a woman when I walk in the room. I'm a man when I walk in the room. You know that guy that you say, wait till your dad get home? That guy don't have to do that much yelling or spanking and all that because his presence alone, that's what men need to work on. Ain't no need to be scared of no women. If they do their thing, let them do their thing. But you a man when you walk in that room, let your presence be known. So why spend time focus on what women do? Listen, if you don't like a certain group of women, just don't deal with them. It's just that easy. But don't spend time talking about them 12 hours a day. It's a waste of time when you got young men. All they know is the type of women they don't like, but they still don't have a clue how to get the woman they do like. They don't even know what they like now. All they know is 304s and all the stuff you've been telling them. That's it. That's all they know.
Well,
Same
you
with the women.
guys. Well, you guys, we wrapping it up. I'm like I say, y'all. Listen, y'all. Follow my homie L Nixon, y'all. This is one of the most balanced men I know, and he's also me and him both are military. That doesn't even matter. It's just that we're well versed in life. I know y'all think that, oh man, BMT, you can't. The people who know me know I don't pander to either side. I call it straight as I see it.
Right.
I call it straight as I see it. I'm a man. I felt that when Nixon said, "Hey, me went into a room full of women, my masculinity don't stop. It don't affect me.
Right.
I don't change my top. I done got on a whole panel full of women. You think I change up for them women? Fuck no. I'm gonna still say what I'm saying. If anything, I'm definitely going to represent who I am as a man. But also, if I get on a group on a panel with a bunch of men and they start saying some crazy shit about women, I'm be like, nigga, what kind of shit you got going on? Hold on, nigga. Yeah, these women out here to get us, nigga. Ain't no woman out here to get you, nigga. Who's chasing you, nigga? Like, what about you is worth a chase? This space has been nothing but a big L, a big failure, a petri dish of mishaps. Y'all don't
You
have to
said,
like me.
you said
Y'all don't have.
Petri did.
It is a petri. It is. It's definitely because I'm gonna be
I like
honest.
that. I like that.
This this space does not represent that of functionality of how actual men and women are. Y'all play this shit out loud. I promise y'all, other people will look at you. If you play this shit at your job, you're gonna get fired. You play this shit in school or other places, they're gonna be like, turn that shit off, man. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. It's not because, oh, they're afraid. No, they just know it's full of shit.
Yeah.
They know that something psychologically is wrong. Everybody who's hit the news listening to this space, what's going on, Mama Max, has literally either A, shot up something, killed something, or done some crazy fuck shit. That can't be perchance. Y'all guys, listen, man, I respect y'all. The dogs from this dead carcass Y'all women, get away from these hyenas. Now it's not a bad thing to go look at other shit. Sometimes I don't even go watch these videos and stuff. I don't. When they start talking about the same dumb shit, I'm like, I'm good. BNT, hey, we sent you a link. Did you get it? Nah, I didn't get it. I'm good. So you know what I'm saying? I get it. Y'all gonna judge me. I'll
Yeah.
take it. I'm fine with it. Hold on.
I'm,
Let's see.
I'm about to
My
say,
baby girl, Charlene.
what's going on, Charlene? Hey, let me say this because I'm about to close off. I see Charlene up in here. Um, here's the thing that people don't get. No matter what you're going through, no matter if your personal experience, the so-called gender war and all the type of stuff, like it's pointless. Because listen, we are the times are not changing to fit us. We are changing to fit the times. I mean, and I'm not even trying to get spiritual or whatever, but we're not going anywhere better. Like we've been through that for a long time. So things are changing. You just have to know, you know, what's going on, how to move. There's social engineering. There's so much stuff into it. But here's the thing: no one, and I mean no one, can defeat nature. And that's what we're doing right now. Everybody's trying to fight nature as far as how women move, how men move. You can't defeat nature. Nature is so powerful. That's why when it's rain, you think about a few things. You think about cuddling. You think about, sex. You think about relaxing. Wintertime, you think about being in. You think about being with your loved one. Like even the season change brings about certain type of reaction. Like you cannot defeat nature. We can argue back and forth. At the end of the day, you still got desires. You still got needs. Humans are made for human interaction. And when you try to go against all that type of stuff, it's like every living thing in nature knows their roles except for humans because we try to manipulate stuff. And this is where we at right now. You can't defeat nature. Just get yourself together and just move accordingly. That's all. Live your life. Be happy. Get better, not worse. That's all I got.
Thank you, El Nixon. Always a pleasure, bro. Go ahead, Charlene.
Oh,
Charlene.
I came up here to commend El Nixon when he left, but it's all good.
You can't commend him.
Yeah, what he's saying is true. Like at some point, you can't be taking in all this hatred and all of this. It's not conductive to your mind. It's not conductive to your daily living. And these people be on these panels for 10 hours at a time, talking about how they hate black women. I don't understand. Like you have all that time in your day to talk about that. You say yes? I don't know how. Yeah, I can't even walk around with this hatred. I don't even call people by names. I don't do any of that. I don't understand, like, how can you be past the age of 25 or even 30 and have the audacity to call people names? Like, what, like, where is that coming from? We're not in, this is not high school. That's what it feels like. It feels like this is like a high school that's online, you know?
Now, Charlene, do you think that the women could also probably start detoxing away from always chasing behind these men's topics, or no?
Yes. I was looking at this panel and this girl was on the panel and I was like, girl, just get off of there. Like you don't need to explain yourself to these guys. Like just leave them alone. Like I'm trying to tell the girl, like they every day they do this. You're not gonna change your mind. Let's leave them alone. And I feel like as women, we have so many things that we could watch. We could watch things about our hair. Here you got spirituality, you got cooking channels, you got stuff about kids. There's so many things that you could be watching instead of listening to these people. You know, half of these men they get on these panel. You ask them like, what are you building? Do you have kids? What are you doing productive in this society? Nothing.
I want to give a special shout out also, you guys. I'm telling you, a lot of y'all men and women, especially a lot of y'all women. If you want to hear a very empowered and powerful woman, please go check out my sister Shirley Hassar. She is a mover and a shaker. She's about accountability. She actually has helped out in the political arena. She has done things to help out with schools and communities. Like literally, I have no problem sitting there and humbling myself and listening to her because she's somebody that's doing something and she's not looking for self pity. But what does that mean? Listen, you know something? My mom said something. She said, I would be a damn fool if I waited for that man to bring a paycheck home to feed my children. She said, I got to get it for me and my babies. Now, my dad got his shit together eventually. But by that time, my mom already had her own system of how to survive. We got the game fucked up to think that these women are destituted waiting. Now, you got some women that are destituted, and you got some men who are out of their mind. But now the game has changed. It's 2020, baby. The playing field, anybody can get on the board. If you're a man saying that, well, the household ain't gonna survive without me being there, I don't know. There's been some women who have raised their children and got them off to college and a job. It's hard, but they did it. I know some women who have got on men and say, well, if he had a woman, then he wouldn't be like, no, some men actually have dick discipline. They're not out there thirsting and craving. They're waiting for the woman that does right by them. We don't properly salute those who are doing that. I don't feel no pity on no man. But I'm going to tell you this right now. If y'all were co-parenting, there would be no need to go to court. Y'all could just work it out together. See, this space won't tell you that about that of plausible co-parenting. Only thing they will say is that woman is evil as shit. She chose the system. But then again, if you a man, you would make your own system to take care of your woman and child. Not off of that of, well, I got to get pussy. Now, if she gets married, then that's the other man's job. But that child is still your responsibility. Y'all can't complain about, and see, that's the thing about I had an issue with y'all in abortion. How can you complain about abortion and complain about single mothers? You got to pick a struggle, nigga. Either you for them making that decision to say, you know what? You're not about to leave me hanging high and dry with a baby. I'm going to just go down to the clinic and chop it up and take that $650 to $1,000 L. Versus I take your ass to court for 18 to 21 years. A lot of men, you don't understand it for what it is. Just like a lot of women, you worried about them ain't shit niggas. I have no problem with a woman that divests and moves up in her economy and social mindset. So when you say, oh, she's a stuck-up bitch, yeah. She's stuck up in a higher status where she don't want to fuck with you niggas. She thinks she's too good. Shouldn't everybody think like that? Why should her pussy be accessible to you? You a broke nigga. You ain't shit. Even if you got money, you still your character ain't shit. I don't think a lot of men of y'all should have access to Charlene. I don't think a lot of y'all should have access to Mama Max. Sister Shirley. I feel like if you want to step to certain women, if you want to step to IMC or any type of woman that has a certain content of value, nigga, you got to bring something. You got to bring something worth them just to say, hi, how can I help you? Because that woman getting with you as a man, they're help. Y'all help to each other. You're building block. You help her with her shit. She's helping you with your shit. Y'all building on each other. After a while, y'all stack up. Nah. The man's the head. Well, yeah, okay. So you want to go with being the head, but understand that more responsibility on you. More responsibility on you. And if you can't handle that, then why step to her from the get-go? This is BMT coming at y'all again. Much love to y'all. I just keep it 120%. Y'all, I tell y'all, wait till when y'all hear what I gotta say tomorrow. Y'all ain't gonna like me, but y'all never do. I'm BMT. I'll see you guys later. Peace.
But in the morning started burning, I can't piss good. I cleared it up, no doubt, scallop serum. 7 grams of fuzzy in the palm will be the serum.